Hey everyone, welcome to Slater's Wrist Game. Today we're going to do a full review of a watch I just picked up a few months ago. It is called a Mido Multifort Touchdown Special Edition. I picked this watch up right around Thanksgiving. I actually purchased it on November the 25th. And I've been wearing it for a few months and it is a pleasant surprise. So I want to do a full review of this one. Because I did not see a lot of full reviews on YouTube already for this particular model, okay? So before I get started, I'd like to say thanks for watching the video. Please continue to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and follow me on Instagram at Slater's Wrist Game, okay? All right, so right here we have, let's go over the specs for this watch right here. So this watch has a 42 millimeter case. It has a 11 millimeters height and a 48 millimeter lug to lug, okay? All right, this watch has a 22 millimeter lug width with 100 meters water resistance, and this watch has a weight of 98 grams. All right, the movement that's powering this watch is the Mido 80.621. Okay, now I believe that is just a modified ETA 2824 that's been slowed down. All right, I think they took it from a 4 hertz to a 3 hertz movement, and now this watch has a power reserve of 80 hours. Okay. So I do like this. So as far as these specs are concerned, I think the specs are perfect. This is a 42 millimeter case, but it has a 48 millimeter lug to lug. So that lug to lug means a lot of people can still wear this case even though it's a 42 millimeters, okay? And it has a 22 millimeter lug width, which is easy to find straps for a 22 millimeter lug width, okay? Lug width watch. And it's only 98 grams, which is pretty lightweight. Now this watch normally retails for $1,200. That's the MSRP. When you go to the Mido website, I picked it up for $500. It's actually 508 to be exact, which is like a 58% discount. And a few days later, I actually saw the watch on sale for like $399, which is about a 65 or 66% discount. So basically, you can pick this watch up on the gray market for about a 60 to 65% discount most of the time, okay? Now, I picked it up around Thanksgiving where you have a lot of Black Friday sales. So I don't know how much it is. I think I got like a little bit of an extra discount because of the time of the year on this one, all right? But I do like the specs on this watch here. And a little bit about Mido. Now, Mido was founded in 1918 in Switzerland. And they are Swiss-made watch. So I think of them, like I think of Rado, Hamilton, Tissot. I think they're in that kind of class, if you will. Now, this watch here, Mido, they have 4 main collections. And I'll put pictures of a watch from each collection. The oldest collection is the Multifort, which was founded in 1934. And they basically have a lot of sports watches. They have a lot of watches, a lot of different types of watches. Almost kind of like if you ever seen Rolex, how they got a lot of different types of Datejust. They have a lot of different models for Multifort. I think that's their #1 line. That's their bread and butter. The second oldest product line they have is the Ocean Star. Now, the Ocean Star has been around, the Ocean Star collection has been around since 1944. I think they're mainly dive watches, as the name would imply, which means that's pretty old because the original dive watches, I think, go back to the 50s, like the Blanc Pond 50 Fathoms and like the Submariner. But this Ocean Star collection has been around, according to their website, since 1944, all right? You also have the Commander collection, which is like all automatic watches. It's kind of hard to kind of describe the Commander collection. I'll put a picture of a couple of examples of some Commander watches from the Commander collection. You know, I did look at them, but I'm not as familiar with that line, but I know it just say they pretty much a lot of automatic watches in that one. And the most recent collection they have is the Baroncelli. Hope I didn't butcher that one. There seems to be a lot of dress watches for men and women, okay? And that was been around since 1976. So I've seen some Baroncelli watches before. I've seen Multifort and Ocean Star. I'm not as familiar with the Commander. I might want to do some more research on there, but basically got 4 major collections. Now, this particular watch this is actually a part of the Multifort Gent line. So the Gent line is is a subset or a sub collection of the Multifort collection, okay? And I don't know how long this particular, I don't know the exact date when this model was introduced. I saw an unboxing video that went back like 9 years ago. So I think it's at least 9 or 10 years old, this particular model, which is still pretty recent for them, okay? You got this three-handed version, and you also have a chronograph version, all right? But I got the three-hander, and I like this one, okay? So let's look at some of the features of this one. So first we'll start with this this black PVD stainless steel case and bezel. So I do like the case. It has this matte finish, and there's this black PVD case and bezel. So I do like the way it looks, especially this matte finish, all right? This watch here has a screw down crown, which I always love a watch with a screw down crown. We can get this to focus. Having a hard time getting into focus. And it is signed with the Mido on their screw down crown, okay? You see this watch here has a Sapphire Crystal, and this Sapphire Crystal is AR coated on both sides. So once again, not only are you getting a Sapphire Crystal, you're getting AR coating, which I really do like. There's not a lot of reflection here. I like that. You can see the dial. This watch here has a dial that has the Geneva stripes on the dial. So this, when you see the Multiforts, most of the time they have those Geneva stripes on the dial of the Multiforts. This watch here has Arabics at the 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, and the words Mido automatic at the right up under the 12 o'clock and Swiss made at the 6 o'clock. You see Multifort right over the 6 o'clock, the 6. This watch here has some orange circular hour markers. So I like the way this watch looks. It has this black dial with the vertical Geneva stripes with these circular hour markers. And you have like a minute track going around the outer edge of the dial. You also have a day-date complication on this one too. And I like the sweep of the second hand. And all the second hand, minute hand, and hour hand are all orange. So I like this black orange look on this watch. I think it looks fantastic. I love it, all right? Now this watch came with two straps. The first strap right now is on this black leather strap. And this black leather strap has this orange stitching. All right, so I like this orange stitching. It kind of ties in well. You see the sizing holes, and it has this deploying clasp, which gives it a dressier look. But this leather strap was made by a company called Horween. Horween is based in Chicago. I think they've been around since 1905, and they focus on leather straps. And they do a great job. This leather strap is very, very comfortable, okay? We can take a look at the case back while we at it. This watch here has a screw down case back, a screw down case back. It also it is a black PVD screw down case back. So I do like this here with all the information. And it's showing this movement, which is, once again, is the Mido 80.621 movement, which is basically a modified ETA movement, okay? You see, you do have the quick release mechanisms on the strap here. It's this 22 millimeter strap. And once again, the strap is very comfortable, made by Horween. And this particular model is inspired by American football, and that's why they gave you these extra straps here. These are some straps that are, as you can see, are inspired by American football. They look like football leather, but it has this white lacing. So I like this. This is pretty neat. I am a football fan. This is Super Bowl week. So this video will be uploaded around the 7th or the 8th. The football is Sunday. The Super Bowl is actually Sunday, February 9th. So I will be wearing this watch on this leather strap when I'm watching the Super Bowl this Sunday. And during football season, I probably had to watch on this strap unless I'm going to like a dress event or casual. But this is good quality. As you can see here, the Horween branding here. If I can get this to focus, here we go. But they're pretty much known for their leathers, and they're based in Chicago. But this is a very, very comfortable leather strap. Like I said, if you're an American football fan, you will love this watch here, okay? This touchdown special edition watch. And this very leather here is the same leather that's used for American footballs, okay? So pretty good. Got these two keepers here. This black PVD, buckle here. It's pretty good. Very good. So overall, I really like this watch. Very surprised by the quality being. It's a pleasant surprise. It's very good. Basically, you got a Swiss-made watch at a very affordable price. Now it's a $1,200 MSRP, but these watches don't hold their value in the pre-owned or the gray market. So it's a great opportunity to experience a Swiss-made watch for maybe like $400 or $500 at the right time of the year. Okay. This watch has an 80-hour power reserve, which is fantastic. Watch here can be used. It can be like a sporty look or a dressy look just by changing out the straps on this one. Watch here has a 48 millimeter lug to lug, which is perfect for a lot of wrists. Even if most guys feel like 42 millimeter case is too big, the 48 millimeter lug to lug will really help you to pull this one off. Okay. 100 meters water resistance with a screw down crown, screw down case back. Man, I can't really think of any negatives for this one at all. And even though they slowed down the movement to like a 3 hertz movement to get this 80-hour power reserve, I still like the sweep of this second hand. And then you get a day and a date complication. So you get 2 complications with this one. And the finishing is very good on this one as well. So overall, I think this watch is nothing but a plus. Maybe now, if you're not a football fan, there's other Multiforts out there that you can probably try that maybe not this specific. You can get the non-football versions or something, I guess. But I would definitely recommend trying the Mido Multifort. Good Swiss brand here, okay? Now let's just do a wrist shot. So right now I'm wearing my Glycine Air Pilot. I love this watch here. It's on this brown leather strap with white contrast stitching. I'm going to do 2 wrist shots with this Mido, one with each of the leather straps, okay? So just bear with me for a minute. I get this Glycine Air Pilot off. So first of all, we'll try this watch on the black strap, which I think is a dressier strap. All right. So let's do a quick wrist turn here. So very good looking watch. Now my wrist is 7¼ inches, which is 18 centimeters. Okay, so you can see how this watch looks on my 7¼ inch wrist. All right. Now we'll put this watch here on this brown leather strap with the white lacing. All right, so here's the watch here on this brown leather strap with the white lacing, with this inspired by American football. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the wrist short. I just wanted to kind of get that you guys see this one. Now I'll leave this on here until the Super Bowl on Sunday. All right, so we'll do a wrist roll. And once again, I have a 7¼ inch wrist, which is 18 centimeters. So basically you got 2 different straps to give you 2 different looks. One I think is more sporty. One I think is more dressy. And like I said, me being a football fan here in the United States, I will be wearing this watch a lot during the football season. And I definitely be watching the Super Bowl this Sunday. Rooting for both teams, okay? So that concludes this video. Please continue to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram at Slater's Wrist Game, and I will bring you another video soon. All right, thanks, and enjoy your day.